Hi, my name is Felipe Bueno, and I am doing this presentation on how system theories relate to family communication. Okay, throughputs. Throughputs are everything that goes on within the system as it functions day to day. Examples of throughputs are jobs, bills, school, arguing, celebrations, family activities, errands, and etc. Relating this to family communication can be how the day works. In the book, The Seven Habits of Highly Effective Families, Golden Books 1997, it's like the flight of a plane. Before the plane takes off, the pilots have a plan. They know exactly where they're going according to the flight plan. But during the course of the flight, wind, rain, turbulence, air traffic, human error, and other factors act upon the plane. A person this relates to real life and to families as a as a person going to work has a plan to get there, has a plan on how to get there and know where to go. During the way to work, for example, there could be rain, fog, wind, a car crash, traffic, a boss in a bad mood, a flat tire, and other factors that come into the plan even if it was not included. Depending on how a family member reacts to the factors can take effect in their families. A good reaction will more likely lead to good communication. However, a bad reaction can lead to a relationship destroyed due to the reaction taking place. And it in the background it's a little difficult to see, but it is rain, so in today's lives we don't really it rains some days, but we don't plan for rain. We have a plan, and if it comes into our lives, we just deal with it, and it's now part of the day. So, in the article Previous Chapter Systems Theory, next chapter states creating outputs for the organization stakeholders and gathering and using feedback mechanisms to improve all activities. Throughputs are the factors of a system. It is a thing that more likely cannot be controlled, like traffic or rain. There are some things that can be controlled, but when these things happen, they become part of the systems. Now, when I say things can be controlled, as in, if you are going to work and you know you have, for example, low air or low gas, and you simply don't put gas or put air, well, then more likely you're going to have car troubles, and well, that's something that you can't control. But something like traffic or rain, we as humans we do not control that, and most of the time we do not we do not put rain or traffic in our systems because that's when we're humans. We don't do that. In the magazine, Why It Doesn't Always Work, it states the strength of a family systems theories is that it takes into account the congregation as a whole, as a living organism continually affected by every part that compromises the whole. The system is a whole. Just like a family is whole, what happens in the system happens in the family. So, anything can happen anything that happens in the systems is going to go into the family, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. And next slide. So, outputs. Outputs are the results that come out of a systems. Outputs can be good or bad outcomes, such as arguing, creating new fond memories, encouragement, discouragement, moving out of the system for good or bad, parents getting a divorce, etc. Outputs relate to family communication because a good outcome can help strengthen family relationships, and a bad outcome can destroy family relationships. A good outcome would be something like a student getting a good grade on a test and shows it to the parents. This results in the parents being happy, and the kid feels proud for himself and knows that their parents are proud. Here in this picture, we can see a mother and her baby, a mother and their baby, and a little kid just sitting there, and we can see that they are. This is a good outcome because they are both in the park, for example, and they're both in the park. and mom looks happy, and so do the two kids. So, in applications of family system theories to the study of adulthood, it states family system theories provides a useful framework for the assessment of relationship patterns in families. The main tenets of family systems are: the family is a system. Family systems is motivated to maintain equilibrium, that is, family homeostasis. Changes in one family member affect all members of the family, an attribute of family homeostasis. This relates to family communication because the family needs a system to function properly. One of the main goals in many systems in a family is to maintain balance and order, because without balance and order, there's chaos. If a family member changes some things, it will affect everyone in the family. An example is that if a mother says after 7 p.m. all dishes will be washed by whoever gets some dirty. This change goes to everyone who then eats after 7 p.m., not just to one or two members. As we can see here in this picture, that now as we see, maybe now as they were probably younger, the kids didn't really help out the kids because they couldn't. But now as they get older and older, now one of the things that now affects them is they have to help out. And that concludes the family. That concludes how system theories relate to family communication. Thank you.